Hello and welcome to your in-depth horoscope forecast for week commencing the 23rd of December. So your Christmas horoscope for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Now, of course, late last week, the Sun made its way into the sign of Capricorn, which it does at this time of the year every year. But what makes this a particularly special week is the Sun is going to be combining with Jupiter, the planet of growth. And on Thursday, we have a solar eclipse in conjunction with Jupiter, and both are also angling brilliantly to Uranus, the planet of surprises, the planet of innovation in the sign of Taurus. So this can be quite a week. It can be a week where we can start to crystallize ideas that we've had in a more tangible way, or perhaps we're going to bring in more innovation and fresh approaches. But I do feel, because of the Capricornian energy, this could be a time when we manifest something that's potentially been really limited through the energy of Saturn over the last couple of years, but principally over the last 6 or 7 months as it's inched closer to Pluto. Now, of course, they are, as this month comes to a close, getting much tighter together. In fact, it's going to be 1 degree by the end of this week. And so in some ways that is going to be potentially popping the rivets on some issues. But I think Jupiter could be a game changer here. It's bringing a sense of expansion. Okay, it's in full in the sign of Capricorn. But I think what it does is it moderates the restrictive energies of Saturn, because Jupiter's expansive, but the Capricorn energy makes Jupiter more sensible. So we get an earthier approach to what we want to expand upon. So depending on where this conjunction on this solar eclipse occurs in your particular zodiac sign, then that's where the action's going to be over the next 6 months on the back of this lunation. Now, also this week, we're going to see a semi-sextile between Mercury and Mars. And on Christmas Day itself, Mercury's going to be combining with the moon in Sagittarius. So that's an interesting combination, isn't it? That should make us all jolly and upbeat. It's going to be important not to sort of be too blurty. We need to think before we speak with that combination. But also, I feel that Venus is square to Uranus, Venus in Aquarius on Monday and Tuesday, could see for some lucky folks a surprise attraction, a clinch under the mistletoe, or it could mean that something that's been kept quiet in a relationship could explode to the surface, and there could be some kind of irritation on the better end of the scale. At the worst end of the scale, it could be that someone wants to break out of a relationship, obviously at the worst point of the whole year, if it just isn't working for them anymore. So we do need to be mindful of that. And then as the week draws to a close, we do have Mercury moving on Sunday into the sign of Capricorn too. And of course, because of the angle, it's also going to fall to Uranus. This gives us a great opportunity to be quite inventive when we're thinking about those New Year's resolutions. But I want to wish you a very happy Christmas, and please enjoy the rest of your forecast. Your specific forecast, Capricorn, is just so exciting. The Sun is merging with Jupiter, the planet of growth, of good fortune, which is back with you for the first time in 12 years. And this is going to be, this week, this combination, a counterpoint to the more cautionary side of your nature, which comes from your ruling planet Saturn, which continues to be highly influential in its ever-growing conjunction with Pluto, which tightens up to just 1 degree apart by the end of this week. But this is going to give you a sense of renewal, a sense that all the sacrifices and hard work and application that you've been putting in over the last couple of years can start to pay off. You can start to feel that energy's moving more freely. There's a sense of renewal and new hope. And Jupiter of course, is the planet of philosophy. So this is an opportunity for you to rethink some of your ideas. Perhaps even give yourself some kind of makeover in some kind of way, because the first house is about your identity and it's going to give you a bit more confidence, which is wonderful. But this combination also links to Uranus, the planet of change, of innovation, which is in your 5th solar house, which is very much to do with your personal expression, your sense of fun. So you may find yourself being much more in the mood to get it into the festivities this week. Now, it is true that Venus is clashing with Uranus on Monday and Tuesday. So it just suggests that when it comes to your budget, you may be mindful of sticking within it, even if you're tempted to make some last minute expenditure. But on Christmas Day itself, both the Moon and Mercury are combined in your 12th house, which could make you quite nostalgic. It may at times give you a desire to be a little bit quieter. You may squirrel yourself away at some point during that day. It wouldn't be a surprise. But on Boxing Day, on Thursday, we have a solar eclipse in your sign, which provides a backdrop for the next 6 months. And this is a particularly buoyant one because of the combination with Jupiter. Also on Sunday, Mercury, the planet of communication, the ruler of astrology, moves into your sign too. So if you have been feeling a little bit stuck and bogged down since the 9th of December, when it moved into your 12th solar house, if there have been any vague doubts or lower energy, I feel that you're really going to be moving into top form as this week draws to a close. It's been a real pleasure being with you. If you'd like to go beyond your zodiac sign and discover what 2020 will hold for you based on your personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, please see the link beneath this video. You can get the rest of this year free and 30% off. But for now, good luck and goodbye.